How you doing? I'm Bruce Dwayne. This is Gaming for Mental Health. I never thought I was going to say it in this game, but trigger warning. Some of this stuff gets into some adult topics, abuse, and if you need mental help, seek help, find the people that help you, or find the practice that helps you. If I am triggering to you, or I become toxic to your practice or your help, please turn me off. Make conscious choice about your intent. Let's get it. The one person you could talk to and nobody's gonna believe you that you had like a little friend at the junkyard. Let's go. This is where we needed the crowbar. Anything? Okay, just double check. Raya? Why the two names? This haven't explained the Nirmala Raya split. Nirmala is the name of the princess in your story, and you used her name, isn't it? Your true name is Raya. Split personality? Nirmala is what you named your creative side, isn't it? Oh God, she repressed parts of herself. Oh, I can feel the trauma. Fuck. This is shadow work. Oh my God, I've never seen shadow work be expressed so fucking... Yo did excellent in this game. Didn't kill? You're a child. How are you supposed to handle like an adult? How are you supposed to help like nah? God, oh, you need a hug, girl. Fuck. Your grief processing through repression and oh God. You needed so much help in a hug. So much help in a hug. You're hurting yourself, yup. You're not hurting me. This has been one of the best examples of like gaming for mental health. This and Sea of Solitude. Wow. Whoever wrote this is a fucking genius. Very creative expressionism. How did she gain power? All right. Yes, I do. But why do you look upset? You're real, man. Yeah. That means you're more powerful. You're a force ghost. See, this is why some clients can never take me seriously. Uh, yes. How did she gain her powers? She made a deal with that cat devil thing, right? The golem. And then she started going by Raya. But because it was such a small town and community, people didn't forget your Nirmala side, did they? So like the bullying chased you along. Okay, okay. You finally helping? You finally helping? Cat bird thing? It's a cat bird. You finally get to see you, boss. I'm not inept. Rich, I've been using magic without a manual. What are you? You come from the other side, don't you? I have so many questions. She wrote you into her stories at some point. Shit bangies. Fuck the pixel art for this game. Anything? Double checking. Alright, do your stumpy leg. There we go, stumpy leg. Make sure we're not missing anything up. She is so emotionally intelligent for being such a kid. So this is the repressed area. Oh, cat, I need your name. I need 5 more of you. Space for the Unbound. I told you. I called it. Come up here, kitty. Oh, you came at an excellent time. We're in the emotional intelligence part. Cha 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 cha. Come here. Can you do uppy? Do headbutt. Do big headbutt. Big headbutt. Oh, now see, now you got lazy. Hold on, Metroidvania. Let me check the left. Did you find your window treat? Thank you for showing up at the right time. You always show up when it's emotional intelligence time. Alright, let's do this. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. You're going through a whirlwind of emotion. She's using her creativity to power the magic, right? And it's killing Nirmala, and in turn, because Nirmala is part of her, it's killing Raya. Raya's doing this. She's killing Independent George. If you've seen that Seinfeld episode. Let's begin with Are You Real? It's the other way around. I'm definitely a friend. No. You are the Atma inside of Raya's mind, which Nirmala probably helped manifest. What are you to Raya? It's her shadow. I called it. This is shadow work. I specialize in this shit. This is my bread and butter. That in cognitive behavioral therapy, rap, and ACT, acceptance and commitment therapy. That and also shit talking. That's how I get my clients at ease. I shit talk to them. Never mind, go ahead. There lived a star princess who called the planet of her own creation. Oh, but one thing. Fuck, y'all getting me in the feels. I need a second grounding bracelet. Hell no. Taking out my meditation bracelet. I actually do this when I do therapy. So sometimes you get into topics where you need the both bracelets. You need to protect yourself from the evil and ground yourself in meditation. Kitty, I'm gonna pet your belly. You know, I love my cats so much, and I know for cats this is very important, but touching their bellies, it's a big no-no. And my cat, she's loved me so much, like I'm her human, to the point where like, she won't let me pick her up. She has never, since I've gotten her, allowed anybody, people have tried to pick her up have ended up scratched. That's all I'm gonna say. So that's a hard boundary for her. But like, as far as belly rubs, I remember the first time she literally just flopped down in front of me and just like, I was like, what? And it was like a connection click where I was like, you want belly rubs? And ever since then, baby. Unless she's really hungry or overstimulated, and she won't bite me out of anger. She'll first hiss at me. She'll be like, and then one time she's like nipped at me, but never drawn blood. Like she's such a little poet. Nah. See, you got your claw stuck in the sweater. Oh, baby case. Okay. Stellar twins. A warm yellow. Oh, this is so symbolic in shadow work. That's how she came here. Wait, I want to see with you. Sorry, stop. Alarm. Deepest quiet, did you feel the same pain? Nirmala represents your emotional pain. Symbol, oh, this is, I guess. Correct. Jesus, Nirmala. What happened to the South Star Princess? Oh, your inner child is dying. Oh God, there's so many symbolic representation. I have to write a blog about this. We still got time. What have you been doing? Yeah, you've been in different people's mind. You've been mind hopping. Jesus, you're advanced for your age. But it was the only way to surface that pain and make her face up to it. This is one of the most therapeutic games. Like, you're seeing what happens behind closed doors in therapy. You know how many times I've had like a person with me where I'm like, dude, you keep running into this problem because you haven't addressed certain parts of yourself. And you know, the messed up part is this: not everything that self-sabotages you shows up in like behavior. Beautiful book, if you guys ever get the chance, read. Oh, now I know why influencers put their hands behind it. The body keeps score. And also, I don't want to put it on that book. Getting our bodies back. There's an argument to be made for certain chronic illnesses that happen to people being response to emotional or repressed trauma. And I'm definitely a believer of that. Like, I know that there's a lot of stuff in my personal life, my personal experience, I've worked through mentally and through therapy. And because I've gotten to know my body through working out and therapy and talk therapy and journaling, there are certain pains and aches I have that I'm like, that's where like my fascia or whatever, my nervous system, however you want to define it, right? Your parasympathetic nervous system, your spiritual body, your psyche, but certain trauma manifests in parts of my body. Like, if you guys get the Intentional Gaming Toolbook, I talk about that, about self-reflection. Sometimes when you're playing a game, there's certain areas of you that tense up and you're like, why? You know, what did this bring out of me? And then does this happen in other aspects of my life? Like maybe when I'm giving like a speech to like my co-workers in a group setting, oh, it's that muscle. You know, self-exploration of this vehicle that allows us to carry our consciousness. You know, and all it entails: physical, mental, spiritual, psychological. Hell, even your farts could be analyzed if you just do it right. No. It's not a cruel thing to do, it's a natural process. Like, you know what? This is the way I'm explaining it, because, oh, this is such a beautiful topic. I'm going to use my example, my own personal example. Once I faced up to my initial problem, which was, you know, like use of alcohol, dropped that, I faced up to this kind of stuff. Like, why am I choosing to hurt myself? Like, I know if I pick up a drink, I know where it's going to end up. So why am I hurting myself? And frankly, it was a way, because what was hurting myself wasn't so much the drinking, it was the ignorance of the stuff I hadn't dealt with. And because that pain was so massive, I tried to mask it. And initially the masking helped. But as it is with most addictive substances, every time you need a little bit more, and then it became painful. But overall, the pain of the use was less than the pain of me not dealing with stuff, until it gets to a breaking point, which is what I think happened with me, where the pain of this was outweighed me dealing with my shit. And some people, they'll die in this, or this, or this, whatever it is you're doing, you know, because they can't deal with this. Because the messed up part is the use of this comes with its own trauma. So you have the initial trauma, boom, and then you have the trauma of the substance abuse lifestyle. So so inevitably, if you don't deal or find healthy ways to cope. Like, I'm again use me as an example. Like I've talked about it in the channel. Like I suffer from complex PTSD, right? So it's not something that's gonna go away. It's a chronic clinical disorder. I'm gonna deal with this for my life. So I either have to integrate it and find healthy ways that do not damage me. Because like I said, for a long time, I thought my use of alcohol was a healthy way, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It might have been in the beginning. I could see it in the beginning as a slight self-medication, but it turned to a point where I was like, it was a crutch. It literally was a crutch. There were certain things I will admit to myself, even to this day, I couldn't do in those days without being a little sauced. This is the same crutch, like to an extent. During those times, that substance became my imaginary friend. Like, oh, I can understand everything you're saying. You are speaking to the choir. This is a word of our creation. You're actually more real if she's willing to keep you in her mind pad. Oh, this starts getting into mysticism and some other stuff that I don't want to get into. You're the memory of the last person who truly paid attention to her as a human being because of a shared interest. Are you reading this, or are you like proposing this as what should be written? She did a Sleeping Beauty. Deaths. I want to say Raya. Oh, she's repressing more. Exactly, because you're a figment of her mind. Whoa, I called it earlier. Why did it take me so long to see this? That's it. You know what? I'm gonna say this because I've seen this in group. I've never had a client, but due to where I started out helping other people, it was NA, AA. Well, it was AA first, then NA, then something called hospitals and institutions. I've run into people where I wouldn't say it's dead, but they have completely shut away their inner child. And it's one of the saddest things to see. Like when your inner child dies, that spark of wonder and creativity that I know everyone has, but not everyone is encouraged to cultivate it as an adult, you know? That's why, like, honestly, if any of you ever have kids, spend a week with them at kindergarten. Trust me. One of the most humbling experiences I've had in the past, actually, since starting this channel. Because literally, year 2 when I was doing this channel, well, now in year 3, imagine that. I was helping out with my nephew at his school, and they were elementary school kids, kindergarten, first grade, all the way up to 5th grade. And then they had the upper school area, because it's like a compound school, elementary, middle. I never dealt with the middle school kids, thank God. Jesus. Some of them are going through like that whole weird phase where your arms get longer than your torso. The growth spurt always starts in your arms. You look like a little orangutan. I have pictures of myself during those times. That being said, it is just a sad thing. To an extent, that's why I enjoy gaming for mental health. Because this is partly me reconnecting with my kid, with my inner child. Not my kid, because I don't have kids. My inner child. Especially in games like Just Cause 4, Far Cry Primal, just unka bunka unka bunka. But because like there's certain emotions that you can't express in day-to-day adult world, especially if you're doing business, especially if you're conducting yourself in a professional setting. Certain jokes that we make with friends that can't be made with colleagues. So many. And like I said, some people don't cultivate it, or the environment and the people around them don't encourage it. But I will say this, when you see that breakthrough, like I remember helping for a while at this recovery house, where people, after they do detox, they will go to a program that helps them stabilize anywhere from 3 months up to a year, depending. Some programs are like 30 days, some programs are 90, but I'm not going to get into those details. I remember running into this one guy that, like, your stereotypical, what you would call like a con. He's fresh out of jail, he went through detox, and everybody used to say that this motherfucker accepted the program just so he couldn't, like, he made a deal to like finish his time in the program. Like, who wouldn't do that, And the best way I can say is there was this shift that happened in him. And it wasn't brought on by me. It was just like I noticed it. We used to have a lady that used to come in to do arts and crafts. Standard hippie dippy lady. She used to come in with Play-Doh, tempuras, and just tell people colors. She used to do little shirts for people, fabric paints, and all of this was out of the pocket of the recovery house, as well as her pocket in certain like city and state founded programs, right? And her and him clicked in a way where I remember at some point we just started seeing him with a sketchbook. And he would just carry it, but he wouldn't show it to anybody. And then there was that one day when he showed it to us in group. And motherfucker was talented, raw talent, like, or whatever that lady was teaching him. He was drawing flowers, he was drawing all this stuff. He was drawing sceneries from his home. He was art therapy. So at the same time, I'm saying that, like, the spark's always there, the ember's always there if you're willing to blow on it and just like grow it. All right, that's where I'm gonna leave this episode. Till next time, I'm Bruce Cuatro, because we're not Bruce 3 anymore. Elon got rid of that one, because I won't pay him any of that. Like, I ain't getting no blue check mark. F you, Elon, you're in the Epstein files. You know what? That's gonna be my new tagline. Bruce Cuatro, not mentioned in the Epstein files. I hope you all have a great day. I hope today I've been a great example of intentional gaming, because I never thought this game would take this kind of a turn. We're going to talk about shadow work and the representation that they're doing about the inner child, shadow work, creativity. chef's kiss. I hope whoever's involved in this project, I hope to see more from them. Till next time, check out the Intentional Gaming Toolkit if you want to find out more in depth what I'm talking about. It'll support the channel and it'll give you maybe a different perspective on how gaming has benefited me and maybe might benefit you. You can also check out the blog where I write some of the stuff that's in the Intentional Gaming Toolkit. It's in the blog, but at very small snippets and just day-to-day ideas to help my mental health and hopefully yours. Till next time, peace. I'm back and Grace. I still don't have an echo machine. It's year 3 and I'm still broke. All right? Forgive me.